fair. Just like, not the corner house, but the house next to it. There's a shack behind it. Kind of looks like something where you keep your lawnmower, and that's where I lived when I was going to school here. And I saw it. Or where, the house that it's behind, and I thought, that's funny. That's a funny thing. And that thing would get so cold in the winter because it just had rock walls, and you could feel the breeze coming through the rock. And I'm not kidding y'all. I took my daughter over to see that little place, and she goes, oh my. And, but I was resourceful. I would, I'd turn on the oven all the way up and open the door to keep it warm. I was resourceful, but ACU's been it's been such a good place for me to go to school, and the connections I've made and the friends, and but it's just kind of funny. It's just funny when you come back and you start, all the memories just kind of start hitting you, like Walgreens over here. Well, I'm directionally challenged. Oh, it is over there. Yeah, Walgreens. So Walgreens over there used to have a gas station with a car wash, and there was a little bagel shop. Remember the bagel shop? Anybody? Well, the bagel shop wasn't very successful, and it closed down, and I needed a place for my band to rehearse. And so the guy who owned it said, well, nothing's in there. You can put all your stuff in there, and y'all can rehearse in the old bagel shop there at the gas station. So we did. And then about 6 months later, for reasons I won't say, but my roommate and his girlfriend, they decided to elope, and left me without a roommate or the other half of the rent. And the sweet little lady who owned our place, she wouldn't give me a little extra time to come up with the money. So I had to move out, and so I moved to the bagel shop. And I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but when you're in college and you drive a dirty white van, and you live at a bagel shop, it's really a challenge to get a girl to talk to you. I mean, if you could get her to get past the white van, after you ate at Chili's or wherever, if she said, well, hey, if you want to go back to your place and watch TV, and I'd be like, no, you don't want to do that. So you couldn't just tell the girl the first date that you lived at the old rundown bagel shop. That's like 2 or 3 months down the road till she's ready for that. But hey, I found a girl. I found that one girl. She was not shaken by the bagel shop homestead that I had.
And she's still not here.
Yeah, let's see. Is that her?
No.
Hey, we're going to stop the show when we see her car pulling up. Will you watch for it?
Oh, hey, there it is.
Oh,
look.
y'all,
That's
actually,
right
is that her? Yeah. There she is.
Trying to parallel park.
I told her, I said, I bet you won't show up till the third song, so I've been talking to y'all for 5 minutes so I could win. Thank you. I'm glad you like the stories. But I wrote this song, this next song. I haven't sang it forever, but I had a request for it. I wrote this song actually in the bagel shop. First waltz I ever wrote. And so the next time you go into that Walgreens where the bagel shop used to be, if you walk in and go straight to the right, about 2/3 through the store, about right there is where I wrote this song. There was a couch there. So I wrote this song kind of at Walgreens, kind of. So I had a girlfriend she was going to Texas Tech, and I know, right? Well, and so she broke up with me because she started dating the quarterback of the football team, which that's not, I mean, that's, I'm like, okay, I get it. But the part that really bothered me is it wasn't the starting quarterback. And it wasn't the second string quarterback. It was like this fourth string non-scholarship quarterback. And that's what hurt the most, y'all. But I got a song out of it. You might have to help me if I forget the words. It's called Lonely Lubbock Lights. Well, I was singing, at the old broken spoke. I could have swore she came walking in. Forgot the words to a song that I wrote. I must be losing my mind once again. With her daddy is a Southern Baptist preacher. I had to choose her or the bars where I sang. Now when I call, you know I can't seem to reach her. I'm gonna find her if it's the last thing. So I'll drive all night long till I find where we went wrong. But there's no love inside, just those lonely Lubbock lights. Well, I was ready to give up the road. Yes, I turned onto her street, but the silhouette there in her window was of someone who once looked like me. Oh, well, I placed a price on her heart, but someone else collected the bounty. This lost soul don't know where to start. I think I'm lost somewhere in Hale County. So I'll drive all night long till I find where we went wrong. But there's no love inside, just those lonely Lubbock lights. That West Texas wind grew colder as I left further behind me. Sometimes stop and cry on the shoulder, 'cause every town I pass helps to remind me. So I'll drive all night long till I find where we went wrong. But there's no just those lonely Lubbock lights. Just those lonely Lubbock lights. Just those lonely Lubbock lights. Thank you. So after we recorded that song, I need to point this. Oh, hi. You having fun? Yeah. Let me move this thing here. Let's see. Oh, nudge that over there. I got it. Oh, don't worry. I got it. So yeah, after I wrote that song and recorded it, when I did that last verse, where I said that West Texas wind grew colder as I left her further behind me, the next line is, sometimes I stop and cry on the shoulder because every town I pass helps to remind me. And after I recorded that, my buddy goes, so did you really like pull over and start crying? And I was like, man, it's just a song, bro. And then I got that has messed with my mind on every song I've ever written. I'm like, well, make sure I don't put something where somebody comes up and thinks I'm a crybaby. I mean, I don't need people knowing the truth, okay? But yep. So, is your mom? Did she make it?
Mom? Mom?
If Jake's mom is here, look on her Life 360.
I left my phone back there.
Well, she's got you on that Live 360, boy.
Not the only one.
Yeah.
She's still sitting in the car.
We were in Florida, y'all. Will y'all hear that echo? We were in Florida, and Jake, his brother Jack, and two of their buddies, they went down the road where there were some shops and a bunch of kids hanging out. And I'm in there, and I'm watching TV, and she said, they have literally been there for like 30 minutes. She goes, what do you think they're doing? And I was like, cocaine. Definitely cocaine. So that takes about 30 minutes, I've heard. So, and she doesn't like, she's starting to stop asking me what they're doing, because that's my answer every time. So anyways, she knows that you're right here on this stage right here. You gonna sing one? Yeah. All right. Y'all, it's a little cold, so if our guitar playing is a little no, yeah, don't chicken out on me now, homie.